Larry Kudlow is the host of Kudlow on Fox Business. I understand the debate in the administration, Larry. Some people want to see the quarantine cripple them over a period of time. Others see the need for a little bit more of a nudge. Where do you stand?
I think there's going to be both. I mean, look, the Iranian economy is hanging by a thread. The blockade is working. The embargo is working. No oil, no money. No money, no payroll. No payroll, no retirement. The people inside Iran, they can barely get any bread, meat, food, medicines. This thing's drying up very, very rapidly now. Will there have to be additional? I think military planners would like to take a look at the Karg Island, because that would end their whole economic situation. That would end any hope that they'd ever be able to sell oil again. That may be where we want them to be. Iran, look, this is the most gruesome lot of people running this country, probably since the Nazis in the 1930s and the 1940s. What Trump has done is what no other president in modern times has done, okay? You know it, and I know it. He is taking Iran out. He is taking their nuclear capability out. He's going to have their enrichment moved from Iran to the United States. That's terribly important. He's taking their leadership out. You know, the CIA, working with the Israeli Mossad, is going to take this leadership out, just like it's taken the prior leaderships out, if they don't want to play ball, and it doesn't look they will. So there's some more work to be done. One other point.
Yeah.
$4 gasoline, I understand that. But it is, Jesse, a small price to pay in order to extinguish this gruesome government, which is so threatening nuclear power and terrorist power. It has to be done right now. And by the way, can I just insert something? We had big economic numbers today.
Huge.
Business investment is very strong. Consumers, retailers are spending. The economy is probably growing at 2.5%, maybe 3.5%. I don't like $4 gasoline. I know the affordability argument. The Harris poll today that came out, guess what? 50-50 on the congressional race. If these Democrats were so smart, how come they're not ahead by 10 or 20 points? The reality is, it's a good poll, too. I'm not wedded to polls. The Harvard-Harris cap poll, whatever it is, Mark Penn, you know him. 50-50. I found that very interesting. It means that people are not as upset about gasoline prices. The main thing is to accomplish the objective. And you're only maybe you're a month away, Jesse. I'm not smart enough to know, but we're coming down the home stretch.
Yeah, and so the president has to sell that.
Yes.
He's got to stick the landing.
Yes.
And then he's got to pivot to the economy, because, as you said, we're seeing great numbers. The blockade you have, but what Bessent's doing behind the scenes
Phenomenal. With
the banking transactions,
I had him on.
That really hits him hard.
We had a great interview today on Kudlow. I mean, he's freezing or seizing the offshore banking money that these hooligans have been stashing away, robbing Iran for years of people of Iran. He's stashing it away. By the by, another cool thing. For some currency swaps in dollars, he's moved the UAE, which is a big oil producer, out from under OPEC, okay? He's undermining OPEC. OPEC will probably be non-existent when this is over. Why should they have price controls when they can produce not just 2 million barrels a day, 5 million barrels a day? Guess what? Other countries are going to follow suit, okay? We've already got Venezuela. You wait. Nigeria's getting ready. Qatar's getting ready. There's going to be a lot more oil produced. And Iran can't get any gasoline. That's a great part of this embargo.
If you can break up OPEC,
it's terrific.
As collateral from this operation,
right.
No one ever even saw that coming.
This is Bessent. He's
Bessent at his best.
He's a brilliant strategist, absolutely. And you know, he's complementing. Okay, he's complementing epic fury with economic fury. They're teetering on the edge.
Who do you think the gay Ayatollah fears more, Hegseth or Bessent? It's a toss-up.
I think either one. Right, both are nightmares for these guys,
right?
Because they don't understand these forces that are at work. We have done a terrific job. The military stuff is probably 85%, maybe 90% done. There's going to be some more to be done. But here's the other thing. You mentioned it in your great opening. Mr. Trump will not allow the Iranians to string him along unless they make verifiable commitments to end all of the nuclear capability and to move the enriched uranium completely offshore. We have great scientists in the Energy Department who will do the verification, trust but verify, my old boss Ronald Reagan.
Yep. And if you keep that hard negotiating line with the blockade, there's nowhere to escape.
They work together, and of course, we know their home addresses. We know their cell phone numbers. The Mossad's pretty good at this. They're running the human resources personnel operation, and the CIA ain't bad either. So I'm just saying, Iran is hanging by a thread. I don't care what the Democrats say. It's a pity they can't back this military because of the Trump derangement syndrome. This is changing history in ways that no one dreamed possible. And Trump has the backbone to see it through. You better believe it.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you, Jesse.
Good to see you. Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.